All right, y'all. This your girl, Miss Marcy, and I want to come on here and talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 9 reunion, Part 4. The lies, the lies, the lies. All right. So first of all, the lie that was told was basically, if y'all don't remember back on a couple episodes when Portia and Kandi got into it, you know, they had to sit down or whatever, and basically Portia told Portia told Kandi that she heard that her husband Todd and her were going to try to drug her and take her back to their quote unquote dungeon and rape her, okay, have their way with her. So on the season 9 reunion, part 4, it came out that Phaedra was the one who told Portia that shit, and Phaedra was also the one who made up the lies about the Marvin, where basically Portia told Kandi that she heard that Kandi's husband Todd was in New York telling people that his name was Marvin so he could get with women. Okay, first of all, let me say this. First of all, Phaedra was scandalous as hell for this whole ordeal. She was so scandalous. She used Portia's feeble-minded ass because she knew Portia was weak like that. Because my thing is this: when Portia first spit it out of her mouth that she heard that about Kandi and Todd, I'm thinking like, oh, Portia ass reaching. She's lying. It didn't even sound right. I'm gonna be honest. I understand Kandi has a brand and she has a business to protect, but my thing is, I wouldn't have let that get me that upset. I don't know. It just, to me, the whole lie just sounds stupid as it just sounds stupid as hell. You know what I'm saying? It just sounds really, really stupid. Why would Kandi need to drug Portia and her and Todd take her back to their, home or whatever and have sex with her? Why would they need to do all that when Kandi clearly told us how Portia became an aggressive type of lesbian when she got drunk and stuff, and how she told Kandi she wanted to lick her, until she came. So why would they don't need to I don't think Todd and Kandi would need to even do that to Portia. And like I said again, it just sounded stupid to me. But Portia didn't even check the facts. She didn't even check the source. That's another thing. I'm thinking, why the hell would Portia believe Phaedra when Kandi and Phaedra ain't even been talking? To me, it kind of made Portia look stupid, because you don't just let nobody tell you anything and not question the source, especially when it's some he say, she say. But anyway, so it came on out. She said, Portia said, I'm gonna let Phaedra tell you, since she's the one who told me. And everybody was just like, oh my gosh. I'm gonna tell you, like, I used to have so much respect for Phaedra. I even met Phaedra once. She just seemed really cool. But this right here, it's more so, it's not even the lie. It's the lie itself, true, of course. But it's the motive behind it that's disturbing to me. Because it's like, damn, Phaedra, you would go that far just to basically ruin Kandi's career? What has Kandi done to you that was so bad? And I see why Kandi could never get her friendship back on track with Phaedra, because Phaedra was always throwing shade. Always. Hell, even when I met Phaedra, me and one of my good girlfriends met her, and this was not too long after Todd's mom had passed away. And my good girlfriend asked her about Todd, like, how's Todd doing, since the passing of his mother. Phaedra low-key threw shade even at that question. She basically was like, oh, I've done more for Todd's mother's funeral than he has. You see what I'm saying? But see, we're not on the show, so we couldn't tell that. But I'm just saying, it seemed like every chance Phaedra got, she's throwing shade at Kandi and Todd. And I just don't know, what have they done to her that was so bad? Maybe it's because of Apollo. When Apollo got locked up or whatever, Kandi and Todd was still cool with him. So maybe Phaedra took offense to that. But whatever the case, man, Phaedra, this whole season was not a good look for her. It's like she come off like this Christian Southern belle, but on the flip side, in reality, she's really a snake. Oh, and by the way, speaking of Phaedra being a snake, I'm just ordered that book. I forgot the young lady's name, but she's the author of the book where she talks about her and Phaedra, how they do their little dirty deeds together. Yes, I ordered that book, honey. But anyway, okay, back to the reunion. So And somebody tell me, why the hell was Sheree crying? She was like, oh my gosh. Sheree, shut your ass up. You live for the drama. Anyway, so it's been said that Phaedra has been fired. I mean, rightfully so. We saw that coming or whatever. I never believed Phaedra in Portia's friendship. I just always felt like it was just too much. Basically, Phaedra was kind of using Portia, and hell, like Shamia said, when Portia comes around, she makes Phaedra feel young. And I think that was mainly, the part of it. Because clearly Phaedra does not think too highly of Portia's intelligence. Phaedra thinks Portia is a dumbass doorknob. You know what I'm saying? She thinks Portia is just stupid as hell. And I even heard that after the reunion, they said Phaedra was still saying Portia was stupid because she couldn't keep up with the lie, or she couldn't keep up with the shit. Like, it's crazy. And what I didn't like was when she got busted up in the whole lie, Phaedra, she was just sitting there like, I mean, and then she act like she just didn't give a damn. Like, something is wrong with Phaedra, man. That's just not, I wouldn't want to be her friend. But my thing is, I'm surprised Phaedra's criminal background didn't come up. Well, maybe she never got convicted of anything. But see, I never thought it was cool how Phaedra treated Apollo. When Apollo first got arrested, or when he first got, when he was getting ready to go do his sentence or whatever, and they was in the garage and stuff, and she was just like, get away from me with that shirt. First of all, she had already started seeing other men, or another man or whatever, allegedly, and she just acted like she didn't care. She acted like she didn't give a two fucks about Apollo. That's the thing about Phaedra. It seemed like it's like she just really doesn't care about nobody but herself, and she involves herself with certain types of people, but then she leaves them out in the cold, like, fuck you. So I wonder what is Phaedra gonna do now? I mean, because folks ain't really checking for her as an attorney. Not at all. But yeah, again, about Phaedra and Portia's friendship, I never believed it. It always seemed just kind of, it never seemed genuine. It seemed like it was really like for show. You know how back in high school you had two girls, or just two people who were attractive, or they both could dress for whatever reason, for superficial reasons, they became friends and they would act really, really close, and you just knew it wasn't the truth. It wasn't a genuine friendship. It was just because of popularity, and that's how they seem to me. I mean, every time you turn around, they all up on each other. What you cooking? What you serving? Trying to look cute, trying to bounce. And I got so tired of them shaking their asses together. I got so tired of that. Like, okay, y'all both got some nice bodies, but chill out. Chill the hell out. I was over Phaedra and Portia together anyway, really. Oh my goodness. Shamia got Phaedra all the way together. Phaedra didn't know which way the hell to turn. Hold on, y'all remember when Kenya called Shamia Shimmy Shimmy Cocoa Puff? She called her that on, I think, was it this season or the last season? She called her Shimmy Shimmy Cocoa Puff. Anyway, Shimmy Shimmy, honey, Shamia was getting Phaedra all the way together. Oh, she got her together. And you know what? That was some tea when she said, well, watch your credit cards and everything, because y'all know she be into that shit. Ooh, Phaedra, honey. Phaedra done lost all credibility with folks, honey. They dragged her on social media. It's interesting to see what's next for her. I don't know, but that was pretty much my take on it. I thought the lie was stupid as hell. However, I do understand why Kandi would get upset, because you never know, it could have had legs on it and could have ruined her in some type of way. But I really think it just sounded stupid as hell that her and her husband would need to drug Portia's dumb ass and bring her back to their room. I mean, come on, they got money. They can have any woman they want. Why the hell would they need to go drug Portia's dumb ass? I don't know. I blame Portia for believing it, and I blame Portia for taking it and speaking it on the camera like that. I think that Phaedra did that on purpose. She set that up on purpose because she knew Portia was stupid like that. Because Phaedra told Portia right before she sat down with Kandi. So it was just a lot of mess. The whole situation was messy. They drugged this whole damn reunion out. Did we really need 4 parts? I mean, come on. But anyway, that was my take on it, y'all. Feel free to leave comments or anything you want to say. And thank you so much for tuning in. This has been Miss Marcy. Till next time. Peace.